Hello YouTube again. Just doing a little guide. Now this is for more experienced player. Oh wait, what the fuck is my cam angle? What is this cam angle? It's not showing anything. It's still not showing anything. Until I fix my cam, I'm just gonna get into a game. Let's add a bot as well, right? So I just wanted to show you guys, this is not for beginners, this is for more experienced players, of course. If you are a beginner you can still watch it, but this should be the last step you ever do. When it comes to champion mechanics, of course, right? This is the last step you do, you learn everything else, and this is the last step you do, you don't do it as a first step, right? I'm gonna pick ezreal, but you can pick zeri, you can pick any skill shot champions that have like the runes actually, the runes don't matter in heal at all. The runes actually don't matter at all. That's not what I'm trying to go up, right?
Wait, where are we going?
Summoner spells, these don't matter either, so I don't really mess with them. It's not really about them, right? So I wanted to show off a little cool trick that not many people know. In fact, almost nobody knows. Well, it's like in front of you, but many people don't realize, right? But it's literally in front of you. So, okay, we get in game, right? I'm gonna get level 6 really quickly, maybe level 10. Let's get some levels on ezreal, shall we? Let's say level 11. The level doesn't matter either. It's level 6. Right? It doesn't matter the level too much either, right? Okay. So let's put some points in our abilities, of course. Let's max out everything, right? It's kinda painful I placed like 1 point in W instead of E, right? Let's get like 1 more point. I want to have like 11. I just wanna have this, right? Yep. So cooldowns, let's toggle the cooldowns on, of course. Now what I wanted to show you, it's like an interesting way to use a bit. Actually I'm gonna go bot lane. Because that's where like ezreal generally lives, and that's where it's easier to like understand for people. For example, I placed down a practice dummy in here, right? I'm gonna show you like a really basic WQ combo off on ezreal. This is like a basic combo, right? It's like a basic way to click on ezreal as well, right? Something like this. Then you, of course, you're gonna have some movement in your kit. You won't stay in one place as I did, right? So like an average ezreal combo, right? It's like an average like full combo on ezreal. Now, of course, you can throw in an E as well, right? But my point is not really to show off E. It's not connected to it, right? So you can like throw off a Q like this, right? But what you can also do, you can Q like this as well, right? You just have to find the spot, right? But why would you Q like this? And why wouldn't you like move your mouse all the way? Why would you Q like this, right? What's the point of it? So here's the thing. ezreal has really long skill shots, right? But you have to get to use it on every single part of the map, because for example on the river hitboxes are different as well. So you have to get hang of it how to Q from close range, right? Because oftentimes you will miss it, but what's the point of this, right? Why would you learn this? What's the point of these abilities, right? For example, it allows you way better spacing, because your mouse, like if your mouse is in here, you have to, from your current position, you have to move your mouse all the way in here and then back, right? Because for example when you play ezreal, right, you have to move your mouse and then you have to like move it really quick back, so there is like a mouse movement, right? But your mouse, if you're not in auto attack range, of course if you're in auto attack range you're gonna auto attack people as well, your mouse won't be nearby you, right? But oftentimes you will find yourself in situations where you only gonna Q W or ult, right? And queuing from closer range is important in laning phase and in general as well, to find these angles, of course, right? Because here's the thing, it allows you way better spacing, it allows you to dodge abilities more easily. So for example, if you have to move your mouse all the way, something like this, right, then move it backwards to sidestep or E away, it takes you more time than if you just simply Q from this range, right? Which means it allows you generally better sidestepping. So for example, if I Q like this, I can already move, I can already E, right? If I go for a close Q like this, right? And the point of this Q is to allow you to sidestep abilities better as well, to be more reactive with your E. For example, if you see something is coming towards you that's like has like a really it's a really fast skill shot, right? Whatever it might be, you have more space to E away, to flash away, to sidestep it in some direction. But if you have to move your mouse back and forth, you have generally less distance to do that, right? And now I would only recommend this to more experienced Ezreal players that already are good at the champion. If you're not good at the champion, then I wouldn't recommend you to do this, because as I said, like, you will know, like, it's how can I say, it's a bit difficult actually to like hit your skill shot on the ground and not directly on the champion, right? Because if you use, of course, if you use these for example, if I turn quick cast off, then it's probably easy, right? Then it's probably not hard. It generally gets a bit easier, right? As you can see the indicators. But if you have quick cast on which you normally shoot, then it just basically means that it will be generally harder. And as I said, it allows you to space better, sidestep better, have better movement in between your Qs, right? You can move forward more easily, backward, sideways. You can E more easily, right? So you can always like dodge abilities more faster. It's really important in some case scenario. For example, you're in late game and you want to Q the enemy champion and your mouse is something like this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe an enemy blitzcrank hook from nowhere shows up and you have more space to E away, because if your mouse is in here you have like 10 seconds, 0.10 seconds, something like that, less space to E away, right? So this will generally help you a lot, because it really looks like if you watch a video where Ezreal like uses his QW from a close range, you can see his side steps, his spacing, his everything, his movement is more smooth, right? But if you watch an Ezreal that always Qs and Ws from a long range, its movement will be generally different. Although not many, like almost nobody uses this thing, right? But I think it's a really important thing to learn as well. And I don't really see a counter argument why wouldn't you learn this, right? But if anybody has a counter argument of why wouldn't you do it, then I'm gladly willing to listen. Of course, like, you can find any angle, like you can learn on every part of the map how to like throw a Q in correctly from a close range, right? But you gotta like learn the pattern, right? Like you gotta learn the patterns or of where to move your mouse, right? Like you gotta see how your Q goes, right? So sometimes it's not that easy to like guess it, right? Because I mean, these practice dummies of course have a small hitbox, but I'm just generally speaking, right? That's it for now. So this is what I wanted to inform you guys: better spacing on Ezreal, how to use your skill shots in a better way. But of course, if you're in auto attack range, as I said, you auto attack, not a big deal, right? And you auto attack you, of course, you can definitely do that. That's it for now. Have a nice day or night, whatever it might be for you guys, right? And as this is not an Ezreal specific thing, you can do it on Zeri, you can do it on many skill shot champions like xerath, whatever, right? Right? Now peace out.